Hey everybody, it's Cash Money Carl, one of your co-hosts of the Move the Mic Stand comedy podcast, and I'm here to tell you about this week's sponsor, minigolfreviews.com, a website dedicated to all things miniature golf. They even post a new mini golf hole every single day, and currently are building the National Archive of Mini Golf, so check it out at minigolfreviews.com. Now enjoy the show.
For season 4, let the vibes ignite. With Dean and Cash Money, we're taking flight. Grab your mic and join us. Feel the energy rise. In a world of ideas, we'll reach for the skies. Motivation flowing, let's set the tone. Move the mic stand, unleash your dreams. With Dean and Cash, nothing's as it seems. We're crafting our journey, so come along in the season 4. Together we're strong.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Move the Mic Stand Comedy Podcast. I'm one of your hosts with a much better working microphone this week, Dean Berg. And with me, as always, is Cash Money Carl.
Hey Dean.
Hey, how's it going?
King of the North!
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah. I'm going to change on our marquee from Dean Berg to just King of the North. That's it. No one's even going to know your name is Dean anymore.
I did write a story in 8th grade. We had to write these short stories and then put them together and make kind of like a book.
Uh-huh.
And mine was called Lord Dean of the Bergs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you rewrite the book now as a way over 8th grader?
Probably not as well.
Okay. I was going to say
Yeah.
the illustrations are probably about the same or worse, right?
We only drew like 1 or 2 pictures in it. We had to drop in it as well.
Yeah, but you only got 1 or 2 pictures in a whole book?
In each short story.
That doesn't seem like a fair ratio for that.
The stories had to be like 3 pages long,
Oh.
minimum. So
What-
you could use one of them to draw a picture.
Was this part of the Young Authors program?
Or the Gateway program or whatever.
Gateway program? What? For Dare?
No, never mind.
Okay.
There's a weird thing that happened in kindergarten.
Whoa.
They used to pull us aside, not all of us, and it was like called Gateway or something like that, and we'd have to go into a different room, and they'd do like a hearing test that didn't seem like a hearing test, and you know those cards from Ghostbusters that he's he's like holding them,
and he's like star.
Yeah, and he's like zaps them.
Yeah.
They had those. There was some weird pink mouthwash. It was pretty weird. It was supposed to be for gifted children.
Is that the ooze?
I think it was like a...
Did you have to yell?
Well,
at the
I don't know.
pink mouthwash?
The parallels to Ghostbusters was kind of weird.
Yeah, it does seem weird, and you're
Yeah.
not a Ghostbuster, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Can you imagine where your life would be if you were a Ghostbuster?
No.
Okay.
Can't at all.
Okay.
Even
well,
drinking this tiger's blood.
Wow, I was gonna be the one that was like,
Gorilla
I
Mine.
finally got it, but okay, fine. That's
Right,
fair.
you do it. Do it now.
No, I lost.
What happened when you saw it? Like when you actually saw it out in the wild? Because it's so hard to find.
I was excited, but then I was extremely angry at the same time.
Because even if you go to gorillamine.com/20 and you use code 20, can't get it.
Yeah, this is
It's
the
been out of
exclusive
stock
flavor.
forever.
The number one flavor of Gorilla Mine, and I found it in the wild. And I was so excited, and then I was angry because I was like, I had to go to 2 states away to find this, but I did get it, and we got one for Stan Dabrowski too.
And the can is super cool.
It is cool. I don't think we can throw these cans out. I think they're gonna have to be
No.
on display in the studio, probably.
Right next to George Burns.
Yeah, the new addition to the studio, along with Dean's new squirrel cell phone holder, because he is the beater offer of squirrels. So
Yeah.
King of the North, many titles.
Yep.
Yeah, many jobs, many hats.
I'll beat them squirrels off.
All right, but we're not alone
Almost.
tonight, are we, Dean?
No, we're not. And it's actually somebody who probably understands the George Burns, I would guess, just based off conversations I've had with him previously. and everybody knows him by his name, Big J.
Big Jay Lemke.
Big J Lemke.
Welcome to the show
What's up,
again. Yes.
Thank you guys for having me on.
You remember him from the Bologna Mac episode?
The Bologna Mac.
One of our most popular episodes. So he's
It is.
back, Jack.
Yeah, my stomach still hurts. That was fantastic.
Yeah, he's been in recovery this whole time. He's supposed to be a regular every episode. You just haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that abomination though was actually
It was
delicious.
actually good, though.
It was
It was really
abomination, but it was delicious.
It was a
Yeah.
delicious abomination.
Speaking of abominations, I learned something too much about my family on my family vacation from my sister specifically. She eats breakfast cereal with water.
What?
Yeah,
And, okay,
you heard that right. With water.
is she financially
Sound?
challenged?
Yes, she's
Oh.
fine. No, she's sound. Yeah.
She does it on purpose?
Yeah, because I guess she doesn't have a way to bring milk into work and keep milk fresh,
So,
which is strange to me. But
You know, just a tip. If she really wanted to make it a little better, they make powdered milk. She could mix it in
She
a
could,
water
she could.
bottle and it doesn't go bad.
right, she could. She could. And then we asked the question, okay, is this like cereal? Like, are you eating like Raisin Bran or Grape Nuts or something like that? No. It's like she's eating Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms and Cocoa Puffs.
she knows coolers exist, right? You know, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Or a
And
thermos.
yeah, we were just so blown away by that. And then her husband came down later in the week for our trip in Arkansas, and I asked him in the car, I said, did you know that your wife has cereal with water on it? And he had no idea. I might have caused their divorce.
Yeah, he's filing papers right now.
right. I
Holy
know.
cow.
Right? Isn't that a crazy thing
I mean,
to
that-
not know
that's
about
like-
your spouse?
instant institutionalization.
Right.
If
Yeah.
it were Grape Nuts, yes, absolutely. He would be able to invoke power of attorney, never committed. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Right.
annulment everything.
And worse than that,
She dips Oreos in water.
No.
Oh,
I
thank God.
learned other things about. Don't ask your family cereal related questions if you don't want to know the answers.
That's why I don't ask my family anything ever.
So then we were going around in a circle and asking, well, what kind of cereal would you have dry, right? Because she's eating moistened cereal.
I'd rather eat it dry or no cereal
It's
at
like
all.
the worst cereal to eat moist, too. Captain Crunch, that just turns into a mushy
Mush, yeah, you're
It's
right.
a mushy puff.
Right. But then we asked, so what's the dry cereal of choice? And not just one of my family members, but 3 of them said that they would like to have Frosted Mini Wheats dry. That's the worst cereal to have dry.
that ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
You like eating hay?
I like if they're frosted.
As long as they're frosted.
They were frosted, yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, that's fine. I actually prefer that one without milk because the frosting doesn't just melt into the milk.
Okay, do you put the frosting side down on your tongue? Or is it the
No,
the
I
hay
don't- I
side
have
down?
no idea
or do you
what side.
No preference.
Well, there's usually multiple on my spoon.
Yeah, but you're
'Cause they're
having
mini
it,
wheats.
wait, you're having it dry on your spoon? What is
No,
going
if
on?
it's in the milk.
Well,
if
in the milk
if
is-
it's dry, I just eat it. It doesn't matter.
You don't have like
Especially the chocolate ones.
okay.
Chocolate frosted mini
But-
wheats.
But anyway, my stepmom didn't know after almost 2 decades of being married to my dad that my dad goes down and eats dry frosted mini wheats and 3 in the morning.
I don't like how you phrase that
Yeah,
phrasing.
I'm-
Can you clear that up better? I don't like my stepdad goes down.
And then, I'm
at
glad you
each-
quickly said.
No, my dad.
Your dad
Frosted
goes
Mini
down
Wheats,
Well,
at
I guess
3.
it's- I guess
You're like
it's
my
the-
dad goes down and eats shredded wheats at 3 a.m. It just kind of.
It sounds like the squirrels. It sounds like the squirrels.
Phrasing.
Yeah, you're
Phrasing.
right. Okay, we got to work on that. But yeah, that was. I learned too much.
Fuck's sake, Carl.
You have a serial killer in your family.
Yeah.
Water
Nice.
on Captain
Nice.
Crunch. I
Very-
can't believe it.
Jay Lemke, dad jokes,
I have 2 children. I'm allowed to make those.
Yeah.
It's-
and you do it well.
Okay, so that's fun.
That's how we started off the family vacation. Is finding out about my sister eating cereal dry or with water. So yeah, it was a long week.
Yeah, there's so many better options to do. Like, what does she do for a living? Can you say?
Yeah, she makes flavors for food.
The
Oh, wait,
fuck?
what?
She can't figure that out.
How does she have her
That's right.
job?
Just how both of you just like your bodies just died.
She flavors
That's right. I
food,
forgot. Yeah, and he mentioned this before. I knew this.
and she eats watered down Captain Crunch. Is this like she a taste tester? Does she need to clear her palate for breakfast?
Actually, now that you just say that actually makes a lot of sense, really. But it's still, I don't really get the Captain Crunch. I would think that she would want something bland, like bran flakes or something.
Or just water.
Yeah, or just water.
Yeah, just a little bit of water, or eat a slice of an apple. That cleanses the palate.
Yeah. You know, if you're an ice cream taster, you get a gold-plated spoon.
No, you don't.
If you're a good one. Ooh. Okay.
And
if you're
Budget just tripled for the show.
And if you're a deodorant tester, you have to sniff a lot of armpits. That's not a job I'd want, but they probably get paid decent.
I bet you attract an interesting, recruitment pool of employees when a job opens up for that. I wonder how you would list that.
You have to have a
jobs.com or
sniffer
something.
better than other people.
Get a lot of guys in trench coats showing up for that application. I don't know.
Well,
it seems weird.
to be a sniffy or a sniffer?
To be the guy that goes and
Sniffer.
sniffs.
I think the sniffer is weirder than the sniffies, most likely.
Maybe. But you do have to actually have a nose that's better, proven better than other people, though. You can't just show up in your trench coat and be like, I want the job. You
have to be like a
qualified.
sommelier, but from Kakana or something. That's,
Yeah. Yeah, let's get kakana. Yeah, roasted.
They don't. Their sniffers are probably destroyed, though.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of goes back to a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about Anthony Bourdain, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's this great chef and all that," but he smokes like 2 packs of cigarettes like every episode. It's like, dude doesn't have taste buds.
depends on what kind of cigarettes we're talking about here.
Everything he tastes
might
like,
taste really good if it's
ooh,
the right
I
cigarette.
really enjoy this food. It's got a real tobacco-y essence. Everything tastes the same.
Maybe
that's
smoky.
maybe that's why he likes so much food. He travels around the world and it was like, this is really good. So everything tastes like a cigarette.
Okay, but then I still don't trust it, though, because it's like, well, he thinks anything's better tasting than that. Maybe.
I don't know.
But
I
still,
suppose.
I think it goes the same thing with the nose thing. Like Kakana people, they just can't do it.
No. It was like when I was a cheese grater, you couldn't drink coffee in the morning, couldn't smoke in the morning, couldn't do any of that stuff because it would screw up your palate all day.
Now, this feels like a real far call back to like our 3rd episode.
Yep.
It's cheese grater, not
Grater.
cheese. Yeah.
Grater. Here comes your hydrogen hydroxide. 2 bottles. Hydrogen hydroxide.
We now have a
Hydrogen dioxide. We got a chemist in the room here.
we have a butler
Hydrogen,
now for
yeah,
Move the Mic
right.
Stand. A water butler.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's for you. You don't drink water?
Just on our cereal?
It's water. I know I called it hydrogen
Well,
hydroxide.
you called it
but it's-
hydrogen hydroxide, so
it's
just
water.
a little more.
It's
timid
literally
about
water.
trying it.
I mean, you don't have to drink it if you don't want to. I mean, there's no peer pressure. We have a sole audience member today.
Yeah, that's cool. We never had that before.
And we offered water, which I called hydrogen hydroxide or dihydroxide.
Would that be poison? I don't know. Chemistry was not my
it's
strong
just
suit.
this is chemical structure names for water. Jay knows.
All of them?
Yeah, they're all the same.
Hydrogen dioxide or dihydrogen oxide, rather.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the one. But hydrogen
Hydroxide. HOH.
Is that water? Let's check with the expert here.
HOH.
Judges? No. I have a professional chemist next to me who's saying that
No, you
it's
can't
not
call
the
it
same
that?
thing. That's
Yeah,
something
that's right.
else.
What is it?
Call it what you want.
HOH.
What is it then? Is it okay to ingest?
I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound
It exists.
good.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't know.
HOH.
Did we just invent a new material?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because we all get equal shares of that discovery.
No, it's not new.
Okay.
It's a thing my chemistry teacher used to say all the time.
My chemistry teacher in high school would give you a better grade if you brought him cake. It didn't matter how you did in class. If you brought him cake, you'd get
Did
a
I
better
ever-
grade.
Did I ever tell you, like, that a lot of my teachers growing up had like names that matched like what they taught, and it seemed like a movie. I think we talked about that one episode, didn't we?
No, we named our teachers after sodas, like what would be each type of soda would be type. I don't remember.
Like my trigonometry teacher, his name was Mr. Graph. Like literally, that was his name.
We may have talked about this, but I don't remember.
And my
so bring it up again.
teacher,
I like it.
My chemistry teacher, his name was Mr. Liam. What?
You're a better chemist than me because that is the name for water.
Oh, okay.
Hydrogen hydroxide.
Hydrogen hydroxide.
I've never heard of it.
Oh yeah.
Only morons know about that though. Yeah.
She was very timid to drink it at first. Like, what is he really giving us?
Did you have more teachers that way though?
What
What was your gym teacher's name? Jim? James?
Mr. Gasser.
James Gasser?
Phil.
Oh.
Phil Gasser.
That sounds like a name you'd write down when you're registering somewhere, but you don't want anyone to send you junk
we
mail.
don't have to talk about my teachers. We have a guest. We can talk about my teachers another time.
Okay.
And hydrogen hydroxide and
Yeah, my brain hurts. I just got back from vacation. I can't fill up with any more stuff.
dihydro.
Stop.
Oxide.
Nope. You're done.
Dihydrogen.
Nope.
Oxide. All right, fine. Carry on. I'm trying to remember the other thing. It's got another name. It's an own. Damn it. Does it care? Keep moving. Keep
Okay.
it moving, bud.
Okay.
Combine like three lures all once in one thing there.
All right.
Are you done talking?
No,
You're
I'm
just
not done.
you just got this weird look because we were talking about your sister drinking soda.
I know. My
and
brain hurts now.
Pouring soda and water in her cereal. It's getting as water.
My brain hurts because you're putting science in me again.
I told you don't have to call it that.
When I was down in Arkansas, you remember that shirt that I got for the 2025 year in review, and I was the tariff sheriff?
The one that says butt chugging champion 2027.
No, Dean, that was not for that show.
Oh.
That was a different one. But the sheriff shirt I got, the very much cartoon sheriff shirt.
Yeah, I remember it. You look like Woody.
Yeah, I got mistaken for a sheriff twice in Arkansas.
Because you were wearing it?
Yes. And I don't know if they were just playing along or whatever, but it was in the It was in the supermarket. One lady's like, "Oh, I thought you had a bullet hole in your shirt, sheriff." And
Nah, they were messing with you.
Well,
There's no way.
she seemed very serious.
And do they talk like that? Is that how they sound?
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah, like a female kill from King of the. Oh. And then this other guy, he was wearing a cowboy hat. He might have actually been a sheriff, and he tipped his hat to me and went, "Sheriff."
I don't think sheriffs do that to each other. It's like in the movie Spies Like Us, where the fake doctors are doctor.
Right.
Doctor.
But it was just weird because I didn't think people would be like playing along or something like that. It just felt very like they were serious about it both
There's
times.
no way at all
Yeah.
they thought it was real. They were just messing with you. They probably were like saw you a mile away and they're like, "Hey guys, watch this, sheriff."
No,
And then they were
I'm just
like,
saying they both seemed
"Nerd."
very serious and like I don't know.
All right, maybe they did. You've gotten mistakenly identified as an Uber
Yep.
and now sheriff and
Other races too. Even we don't have to go into that, but
all
yeah,
the time.
yeah. So that was an interesting thing that happened in Arkansas. Which you can't say Arkansas wrong in Arkansas in front of a police officer. You'll get a ticket. Not a good time. But Jay was mentioning before the show though. You could say Arkansas perfectly, but then say...
Yeah, but what happens if you say, what'd you say?
You can probably get away with calling them a police ossifer.
Ossifer, yeah.
Yeah, because it seems their judgment of what it takes to become a cop is pretty loose.
Yeah, I mean...
You can make up whatever name you want for that
my
job
shirt,
description.
my
in
shirt
Arkansas.
was pretty loose, my sheriff shirt, so... Yeah, if I can be a sheriff for 2 people in a town of 10,000...
I'm going to bring my Colgate Cavity Patrol badge with me
I wish
next time
somebody
I go to
would've walked-
Arkansas. I'm going to pull somebody over.
It'd have been awesome if somebody else was wearing the exact same shirt and they walked up to you and they were like, "This town ain't big enough for the both of us." And then you had to have like a
showdown?
or something. Like ketchup and mustard
A
bottles.
banana in a holster. And
Well, I
Yeah.
like the banana holster better. I don't know. Ketchup and mustard.
Not gonna fall for the banana in the holster trick.
Did you know there's a lot of people from Wisconsin in Arkansas? That's where they go to retire, I guess, other than Florida.
The alternative to Florida,
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Because one of the hotels we stayed at was owned by somebody that lived in Oshkosh. They went down there on vacation and they never came back. They bought a motel.
What else happened in Arkansas?
Timu, Florida.
Arkansas. I'm wanted in
Timu,
Arkansas now.
Florida?
Yeah.
I called it Arkansas and Arkansas, so I'm wanted there now.
Maybe.
I got my other dad joke here. It's Pirate Kansas. Arkansas.
Yeah, that's a good one.
How many more do you get?
No
Did you
more,
get-
actually. That's two.
one
I
per
only have
child?
2 kids. You get
Oh.
one per child. Dean knows this.
Yeah. I'm banking them all.
Wait, do you bank? You get one per year, or how does it work?
Per day.
Per day?
But if
Oh.
you don't use them, you can bank them.
You've got a lot banked
You can
up.
only use them in the last moments of your life, though, as you're dying. So I'm just going to start rattling them off as I'm dying. That's how you know I'm dying.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be like 6 hours straight of me just saying dad jokes. Nothing else.
So when the nurse walks in and asks you if she can bring you anything, you say $1 million. Like, oh crap, he's circling the drain. Time to.
Yep.
Does your
Activate DOA.
foul play joke
Hospice.
count as a dad joke?
No, because I changed it.
Well, it's still in the style of a dad joke.
Okay, kind of, but
So you're dying? Didn't even, have the courtesy to tell
it
me?
would be back to back to back to back to back.
It is
If
back to back to back to back. That's how your joke works.
No, I do like 3 of them.
Yeah, that's back to back to back.
To back to back. Like if I did an hour set and then my set's over and I'm still doing them, then yeah, take me to the hospital or wherever.
Or just end it quickly for you?
Nope. Everybody's got to hear them all. Every single one.
Okay. All right. Well, at least we have this documented now that I know your final wishes. So
when,
that's good.
When Dean hits 6 consecutive dad joke tags, that's it. That's
All right.
cut him off.
All right. Now we have it on the record. Okay. Fine. Well, what did you do while I was gone? Cry?
I didn't go anywhere. I just kept asking you guys, why are you going places?
Oh, because I got sunburnt?
Yeah, you're like, you
I
got
can get sunburnt in
And, well,
Wisconsin.
you were just saying, like, this happened or that happened, and I was like, that's why you don't go places, Carl. That's why you just stay home. Unless you're
Forever
going to
and
go
ever.
do a show.
Oh, okay. Fine. That's fine.
No, I don't know. How many days were you gone?
10.
Fuck.
You didn't count?
No.
I'm a little offended.
No, I just know last time I saw you was like 2 weeks ago. So that'd be like 10 days, I guess. I don't know. I had a couple shows. My sewer line blew up just before I went to a show.
Was it because you ate that cereal with water again?
No, I would never do that.
No, I know.
I'm an American. Why would I do that?
That's
Am
not
I?
even Mexico.
Am I American? Huh, I don't know.
That seems like a Cold War Russia thing to do.
She would be a sleeper agent. I believe it.
Bet it.
She's got this move where she pinched my arm fat very tightly. It hurt a lot. That's like advanced.
Yeah, that's like
warfare.
KGB.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Like a Vulcan death punch or death
Vulcan
grip.
death grip.
Whatever. Yeah, it was like that. She got away with so much stuff because she could do that.
Vulcan. Oh, yeah, I was thinking that band.
5-finger death punch.
Yeah, 5-finger butt fuck or whatever.
Jeez, okay. All right, we earned our explicit rating this week.
We already did it like hours ago when you were like, what did you say? You said something about she puts water on her cereal or said something, and both Jay and I were like, the fuck?
Goes down to eat rustic.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother-in-law was happy to learn.
That's
that.
not
Brother,
explicit.
goes down.
Anyways, no, I just had shows, really, and did normal
Well, good
Dean-
for you.
Dean stuff.
Yeah, okay.
really. But just before I was going to my show this past Saturday, fourth wall still intact.
Yes.
I got out of the shower. I was already running late, And the shower runs slow. It's kind of been running slow. Sometimes I get it on, running better, and then other times it's slow. Probably needs to be, like, professionally attended to, like the drain. But all of a sudden I'm getting ready to brush my teeth, and I'm standing there, and then all of a sudden the toilet goes gloop, gloop, and a bubble comes up.
That's never a good sound.
And it's like gloop, 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 and it did it like a bunch of times, and I was like, please be an anaconda coming out of the toilet, because I know what it probably is even worse.
Well, for Fond du Lac, it's definitely probably like an alligator or something.
And then I went downstairs, and as soon as I got down the stairs, I could kind of start to smell funky water. And I looked in the kitchen sinks, and they were filled almost to the top with brown, gross water.
No.
And the dishwasher, I opened up the dishwasher, and it had water all in the bottom of it that was brown and disgusting. And then...
So is your house for sale now, or is
I went downstairs, and I checked the lower level bathroom. Everything was fine in there. There's nothing wrong in there. And then we have like a utility room, and you go through a door, and whatever, and when I walked up to the door, it sounded like somebody was taking a shower in there. And I was like, no. And then I walked in, and everything was backing up. It was spraying water everywhere. It was backing up into the water heater, into the water softener. The main line was like jacked. It was plugged.
And this was post that really bad storm day that you guys had on Wednesday, right? So that probably is what triggered it?
No. Just years of corrosion in the pipe and everything. It only had like an inch hole for anything to get through, and it just decided it had enough and nothing was going through anymore. And so I had to get to my show, so I
did what any respecting comedian would do.
Took apart all the plumbing, turned off the water, and left.
Perfect.
And then I cleaned myself up at the venue because I had stuff all over me. Brought a change of clothes.
Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't have anything to do with Dude Wipes. It was weird, though, because at the venue, they had men's restroom, ladies' restroom, but communal sinks. So you, like, met in the middle. It was a little strange. Especially when they walk in and they're like, why is this guy in, like...
having a sink shower.
Yeah, he's, like, in his undies, just washing up.
Washing raw sewage.
Why does he smell like... Yeah, and I was like, I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it.
He's committed to the bit.
Did you ever see Naked Gun?
Nope.
I forgot which one it is, but that was, like, his safe word when they would all come running in when he had enough evidence. He was like, I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it. And he says it like 10 times before they come in. But anyways, so yeah, I got myself cleaned up, did the show. Plumber came while I was at the show, took off the main sewer cap, and yeah, it was all, there was probably since like the 70s of buildup in there. I was really hoping when he opened it up, like, there was going to be like an action figure down there or something.
Because, hey, free action figure.
Well, no, like, I was like, one of my little guys, I was like, bet you they flushed something. But no, it was...
Man, I would hope... all right, every person gives their own action figure that they hope was going to be the one that they would find. Because I have a great one, I think. And if someone gets mine, I know we're thinking on the same level. And we're both genius.
Can it be any action figure from any era, or are you talking...
You can make up an action figure.
Oh, you can make one up?
You can make one up, or it could be one that's currently out there. But if anyone thinks the same one as me, perfect.
Without question. I would want it to be the He-Man action figure for Fisto.
Oh, you were so close to what I was going to do. Mine was going to be He-Man, but it was going to be Cyclone. You know, the guy that spins.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you could use him like he was going down the pipe, spinning, trying to clean it out, and he got stuck.
Rooter.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, now I feel like a dummy because mine is also He-Man. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, mine is Andy Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption. Crawling through.
It's one of those Archie McPhee action figures like Barista.
Yeah.
Carl Sagan or something. No, you got Andy.
Do they even
Dufresne.
make an action figure of that guy?
No, of course not.
I bet they do.
They probably do. They make an action
Of him
figure
crawling through the sewers.
Dude, there's got to be one on Pinterest or something.
I'm
You
sure
should look it up.
they make action figures of like everybody. There's a Dean Berg action figure.
Was it AI created, or are you saying
No.
just like where? Do you have one?
Do you have to inflate it?
You do.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just me standing there, and I have a little knife.
Why?
And you pull the string on him on my back, and he's like, "I'm gonna stick ya."
Because you don't mess with Dean of the Berg.
That's the Deanberg action figure.
Wait. It's an inflatable, but it also still has a pull string?
No, Jay just said it inflatable. It's not inflatable.
Oh, okay.
It's
How
like
big is this?
That's a different
How
doll.
big is this little knife action figure with pull string?
about the size of like the old time G.I. Joe guys before they made them little.
Like the doll ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he's got a knife.
Action figures, yeah.
Yeah, and he comes with 5 squirrels to beat off. So you,
It's extra for the squirrel accessory.
and you pull
pack.
it, and he's like, "I'm gonna stick ya."
And that's all he says every time? There's no alternate
Like every probably 112th time you pull it, then he's like,
You
"Get
thought
over
I-
here, squirrel! I'm gonna beat you off."
Oh, I thought you were gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna
you
beat
thought
off. I'll beat off these squirrels.
I thought you'd say like, you thought I'd say I was gonna stick you, but I'm gonna beat off these squirrels instead.
Yeah, I'll beat off all the squirrels. You'll be safe.
Kind of makes me think of we celebrated Father's Day with my dad down in Arkansas, so a bit early because that's coming up this weekend. But I got him a Mystic pickle.
Jesus Christ, Carl.
My dad's got a good sense of humor. I got him other stuff, but the Mystic pickle was a big hit. You know, like the Magic 8 Ball, where you'd ask it a
Okay.
yes or no question.
How do you shake it? Show me how you shake it.
You don't shake the pickle.
Come on, show me how
You
you
don't
boy.
shake the pickle.
Oh, how do you make it? How do you make
It has a
mix
button on it.
Oh, come on.
Stop. It has over 100 sayings, and they were great. We were asking questions.
They could
all
have made
night.
that so much better.
Well, what? Shake the pickle?
I think the pickle should be filled with liquid. The little window you look at, the little thing that pops up, should be on the end, and you gotta shake them.
Well,
How would you shake
you
a
don't,
pickle?
You don't read it. It's
I know.
it's like a fancy butler voice saying stuff like, "Indeed, it's a big deal," and then stuff like that.
All the more reason you should have to shake it.
I think you should have a
You
shake.
should
it.
shake
just
the
like
top?
a shake weight.
Like a
Just-
shake weight, yeah, up and down. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'll pitch it to the guys.
This is a pretty easy metaphor, I think. You know.
Yeah, I was like, we got it like right away.
And they were
Yeah.
passing the pickle around. Everyone was getting a turn with the pickle. So yeah. But it's surprising that there's not more of those like mystical ask question things. The only other one that I'm planning to get, because my stepmom really liked SpongeBob SquarePants, and they had the magical conch. You know, the shell.
Oh, man.
Conch.
That's how you actually
Yeah.
pronounce it. It's not conch.
Yeah,
It's
conch.
conch. Yeah. With the pull string, and it's no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And that's all it says.
No.
The IT guy at work today came up to me with a Magic 8 Ball, handed to me, and said, "This is the only AI you're allowed to use, the original AI." And then he walked away. Magic 8 Ball.
Oh. You know, you can still buy those. I
Yeah.
actually saw several of them. At,
You can buy naughty ones that say naughty stuff too.
Sure.
Like this is a big dill.
Yeah. Or go down for some.
I'm gonna go down,
Go
for
down
some
from
mini frosted mini wheats.
Yeah, I was gonna say shredded wheat at 3 a.m.
But I did see the Magic 8 Ball at Uranus in Missouri.
Oh, did you go to the Uranus Fudge Factory in Missouri?
Yes. So, unfortunately, my good friend, the mayor of Uranus, was at the Indiana location when I was
And when
there.
I was there, unfortunately, he was at the one in Missouri.
Yeah. Well, I did a mini golf matchup with the mayor of Uranus and whooped him pretty bad when they first opened their mini golf in the one in Missouri. And I said, "Oh, I missed you this time. I know you're in Indiana." He's got a book for me and everything that he was supposed to give me, and I was like meeting up with him too and catching up. So, but I never did the mini golf in the Indiana location. So he wants to do a rematch, and he said, "I'm going to take it serious this time." Ooh, okay, but
That means he's bringing a gun.
he's probably gonna shoot me. You're right. But yeah, so I'll have to catch up with him. But I did get a matching Straight Out of Uranus shirt to match
Oh,
with Dean.
yeah, I get one of
so
those,
I'm
yeah.
excited to twin with you on that at something where we both show up straight out of Uranus. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That would have been the shirt to wear after your sewer incident. Here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
you're
should
right.
have wore that. I should have put that one on.
But yeah, they had a Magic 8 Ball there. But I'm surprised there isn't more of those like mystic, like ask a question type of things. Like what I really wanted to get my dad instead of a mystic pickle, which the mystic pickle was good. I wanted to get a mystic Sasquatch, Bigfoot, because we call him Papa Squatch. That's his family
Like
nickname.
you push the button and it says something.
Yeah, or just roar.
Yeah, I was gonna say you ask it a question, just be like,
Yeah. I want a cryptid and then answer and still have like the 100 sayings or whatever too, but something Bigfoot related, because we ended up going to Branson, Missouri, which is like the Wisconsin Dells of the mid-southern
Branson.
Yeah.
It's like Las Vegas if Pat Boone were in charge or something.
Yeah. But they opened a new mini golf there called Bigfoot Mini Golf. And they actually only had one course when they opened, and when we were there, they basically opened their second course, so we got basically a preview before it was really actually done yet. But yeah, they had a bunch of Bigfoot stuff, and I was surprised they didn't have anything like that. However, depending on how people feel about AI, but one thing that was kind of neat that they put together, though, was a Bigfoot radio. They had over an hour of radio station stuff with a Bigfoot character guy called Bigfoot Radio, but it was definitely made with AI. It was not like they took over a studio and then put together a playlist. But it was very interesting.
oh. A lot of people don't like AI mainly because of the data centers, but the data centers aren't just for AI. It's like so you can save all the pictures on your cloud. You don't want a data center, stop saving your pictures. Stop using the internet. Stop doing everything.
Yeah, go
Then
back
it's
to the
gone.
olden times. You have to become Amish.
Yeah,
That's the A in AI is Amish. Amish intelligence.
Start carrying around a Polaroid instead.
Yeah.
Yep.
They still
Dude,
have those. You can buy them on
I,
Walmart, which is kind of crazy, I think.
I've been doing a lot of stuff in Canva lately,
Uh-huh.
and I had somebody screenshot up like probably because I mean I was kind of being obnoxious because not on purpose, but just because like I'm like, well, I spent the time because I was practicing.
Thanks for clarifying, not on purpose, though.
And yeah, and I was like, if I would make something and I took the time to make it, I'm like, I'm gonna post it. So even if it was like, why is Dean posting so many flyers? Like some just have his head, some have different pictures of different people. One of them is a video flyer. What was he doing? And I was like, I took the time to make it in Canva, so I was gonna post it. And so I don't know. Maybe that's probably what I was doing a lot while you were gone. Is just making stuff.
I'm
in
never
Canva.
leaving again.
And I was trying to do a bunch of stuff, and then somebody like took a bunch of them and called them like, "Will you stop it with the AI slop?" And I'm like, "No, that's regular human slop. Thank you. That was so kind. I made those in Canva.
Good for you,
I
dude.
made them myself. It brought me right back to like grade school, getting C minuses in art." We just talked about it 2 weeks ago. Why are you looking at me like you like what are you talking about?
No, you said you didn't want to talk about school. What was your art teacher's name now?
Mr. Picasso.
No, it wasn't.
I know it was Leonardo. Mr. Leonardo.
What kind of savage elementary school art teacher gives out C minuses
Dude, I could get F's.
in
And
art?
in high school, I had a hard time when I was trying to pass. Like, that was probably one of the only things that kept me, like, scared I wasn't going to graduate. Everything else was easy.
You had to take art in high school?
Yep.
Like drawing and
You
painting
had to
and
take
stuff?
one art class, yeah.
What about you? Did you have to?
I don't recall having to take an art class in high school. You're going back a lot of decades, but no, I don't
Yeah,
think that
did.
was a requirement.
I was
You
in,
had to pass at least Algebra 1.
yeah.
You had to take an art class. You had to take a history class.
Economics?
And then you had to take one science class. Yeah, you had to take home ec. They had classes that you had to take.
Home ec is not the same as economics.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
You
You
just
said
made it
economics and I said home ec.
Yeah, you made it sound like they're one and the same. One
No.
you get a cake and the other supply and
Yeah, right,
demand
right.
of the cake.
Yeah.
That's a
And
good
then-
way to break down the difference. I like
But then once you would get to the advanced level of things, then you didn't have to take them. Then they were more like an elective. Like if you wanted science, you could do chemistry, you could do ecology, you could do, whatever. And then if you wanted woodworking or metal working or alchemy or whatever.
Alchemy, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what normal kids
Or art. You
when I
wanted
was in
advanced
school. I
art.
don't know what you normally had to take because I was in a music academy. So like my requirements.
What?
Yeah, all my requirements were so different from everybody else. So I don't know what you had to take to graduate.
So did you go to school with like Def Leppard and Motley Crue?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I went to school with Def Leppard and Motley Crue because that's the era that I grew up in, apparently.
No, you weren't even born yet.
Exactly. So mine would be like Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys in sync.
Nice.
Suddenly, so many things about Cash Money Carl are explained.
And make so much more sense now, don't they?
Yes.
How we doing on time?
40 minutes.
Kind of thought so.
Yeah, of course. This guy's got perfect timing. He never, like, wears a watch or anything, but always seems to get his timing down on stage, like, perfectly.
True, notice whenever I say how much time we got, you're always like 40 minutes. Like almost every episode.
No, it's definitely been
Oh,
different.
no, I'm thinking about blueberries. Did you know Cash is allergic to blueberries? We talk about it every episode.
He's talking about it more than I do now. He just really likes to bring it up for some reason.
I don't know how that would really limit you that much to be allergic to blueberries.
It does more than
though.
you think.
That-
Actually, it does.
It
There's a
does
lot
more
of
than you think.
blueberry flavored things.
And anything,
I mean, it sucks you can't have blueberry, but
Yeah,
you,
it's
know,
okay.
you
I'm
still
not-
can have the...
doesn't matter. It's just you're
Frankenstein
eating with
monsters.
water.
Yeah, I
anyway.
eat cereal with whole milk, so it don't matter.
Here's to lactose tolerance.
Yeah. I can't have fruit salad. I'm always scared about fruit salad.
And like if you have like any type of drink that's blue and it's just called like it's
fruity.
like called like
Oh, I suppose
Blue
anything
fire.
that has
Mixed
that
berry.
dye
he's
could
got to
come
know
from
what's
the-
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they usually don't list that as a ingredient.
Nope.
Is that like a severe allergy then, or what's the...
To be honest, I don't know what it would do to me anymore.
That sounds like an episode waiting to
Sometimes
happen.
when was the last time you had an issue?
When I was a kid,
You can outgrow them. I think you should try it again.
I don't want to try.
Can I shoot one at you with a slingshot? See what happens.
We'll bring an EpiPen in.
Yeah.
Some Benadryl.
Dude, I
and
saw-
you try blueberry.
Have you ever seen like those ice cream vendors that they have like the cone on the end of the stick and they're trying to hand it and then they're like I think Turkish
Turkish,
and they're
yeah.
just like twirling it and everybody's trying to grab it and and then they stop. They're like, okay, I'll let you have it. And then they do something. I saw a TikTok where a guy's like
With the EpiPen.
Yeah, one of those vendors was your was trying to give you your EpiPen and he's like. And he's reaching up at it, and the guy's like twirling it and pulling it away from him. And he's like, "Okay, you can have it if serious." And he's like, and he just keeps twirling it. I'm just like, "What the hell?"
And you immediately thought of, I'm going to do that to Cash.
Yeah, I'm like, I could get one of those and give Cash a blueberry. But here you go. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you just admit to murder live on air?
No,
Okay.
no. What's with this look? You look like
I'm wondering where you're going.
Yeah.
You look like your gears are turning, but there's smoke coming out of your
No,
ears.
you just this whole episode you've been looking at me like if I stop talking, the episode stops and there's nothing but dead air.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's why you keep looking at me.
I've talked like 90% of the time. I feel like
Oh,
we're doing the opposite of what we normally do.
oh.
We did have some topics from Jay that he would like
Yeah,
to
I know.
present.
Let's get to Jay's topics.
Okay. First question is Innies and Outies.
Yeah, I was thinking about belly buttons the other day, and
Like, why do we have them? Or
more about the difference. Most people have the innies, some people have the outies, and I remember when I was a child, I'd see somebody with an outie, and my thought on a belly button was that when you were born, your doctor would cut the umbilical cord and they would tie it, and a good doctor would tie it like a balloon and snap it back into your stomach so you'd have an innie.
Yeah.
Right, so I would see kids with outies and I would think, you poor bastard, what kind of obstetrician did you have? That guy didn't know what he was doing. And the sad part of this is I held on to that understanding of how belly buttons worked until my first child was born.
okay.
And they, as they do, asked the father, hey, do you want to cut the cord? And I'm thinking to myself, maybe a professional should be doing this. I don't know, but they seemed insistent.
Did you do it?
I did, so I got the scissors, and I'm getting it as close as I can, because I don't want my kid to have an Outie, And they're like, whoa, no, over here's fine. And I said to them, I don't want them to have an Outie. And they looked at me like, that's not how belly buttons work. And I swear, one of the nurses leaned over to the mother here, my wife, and just like gives her a card, just in case this incompetent fellow ever runs into trouble. Here's a good babysitter you can call. Or the other one's looking at me like, geez, this is why we need to have tests before you get to have children.
Yeah.
You should have some kind of level of competence baseline. And I didn't know the belly button operation. 35 years. Held on to
I
that.
do like how you say Outie, though.
Yeah, he says it like the car.
Yeah. Everybody wants an Audi.
Audi.
Yeah. So what determines an Innie or an Outie belly button?
We looked it up.
Okay.
We looked it up, and it's just a matter of how the scar tissue forms.
Yeah.
Most people, it's an Innie because it's just how it heals. But if you have excessive scar tissue, it can be that it protrudes a little. It could also be that maybe you've lost a bunch of weight and it ends up protruding or stuff like that.
I was going to say...
It's just healing.
I was going to say, I'm an Outie, but I look like an Innie because I'm fat. So if I lost weight, I would probably have an Outie.
I saw a fat guy one time that I was just like, whoa, did you see that guy's Outie belly button? But he was like, no, I have a hernia, a really bad one.
That
And I
could
was
be a
like, oh,
case.
shit.
That could be the case,
that's another
too.
thing.
Yeah, I thought he had an Outie belly button. He just had a really bad hernia.
If I had an Outie, I'd want it to be like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone, though, a little curl on the top there. That would look pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I might have that. I don't know. I haven't seen my belly button in 20 plus years.
Well, we got to start you on one of those GLP-1s and slim down Cash Money Carl just to see his belly button.
I'm slimming enough. I don't know if I need to go that far, but we'll get there. Maybe that's when...
A blueberry-only diet for a while. Maybe we'll...
Yeah, he'll
We'll see
lose
that
a
belly
lot
button
of weight.
quick.
You take your EpiPen away, and within like 6 to 8 weeks, it'll be nothing, just bone.
Where are you burying my body?
I'm just saying, you'd be dead, and your body would decay, and it'd be nothing but a skeleton. You'd lose all the weight.
In 6 to 8 weeks? I don't know about
I
that.
don't know, I just threw out a random number because I didn't want people to know that I really know.
You know what? I'm actually proud of him for saying that because he didn't say 6'7".
I think that adults quickly and efficiently killed that annoying expression from children.
No.
Do they still say that around
Yes.
here? That
Not
died
really.
off
I
really
heard it
quickly.
all week.
My little guys sometimes say it, but it's more like they say it almost mockingly now.
Oh, so it's already reached its ironics.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's sort of an
It's-
ironic or a cynical way.
Oh.
It's actually really funny when my dad says it, though. That was pretty fun. But going back to the belly button thing, did you cut your kids' belly button cords?
The first two, they wouldn't let me.
They didn't let you?
Nope.
What did they say? Sorry, we don't do that.
No, they just didn't do it. Like both times, it was like cords wrapped around the neck.
Oh,
Got to do a
jeez.
bunch of shit.
Ooh.
They're like, and I was like, "Can I cut the cord?" And then they're like, "Sir, get away from his neck." I'm just kidding, but it was wrapped.
Dark Dean.
It was
Dark Dean.
It was wrapped around. It was wrapped around their neck, so they had to take care of all that. But when they let you cut the cord, was it still attached? To mom?
As far as I know,
Because what was some bullshit is on the new ones, they cut the cord.
Oh, and you get this
and they left like 2 feet.
a cursory cut. That
Yeah,
you
it
get
was
to
like
do.
it was like a political cutting.
Also, like when you're
Yeah.
opening up a new business and they give you the really big ceremonial scissors.
Yeah, like it means like the key to the city. It doesn't open everything in the city. It doesn't open the city.
I think they should give you those novelty scissors for cutting the cord right in the delivery room. That would be cool.
It's like a big check. When they write stuff on a big check, you can't cash that shit.
I have cashed those big checks.
You've tried.
I have done.
You've
That's the only way they pay you for mini golf tournaments is big checks. It has to be the opposite. It has to be all novelty. It takes a long time to sign my name on it, but
Yeah.
People don't like waiting in line at the bank for those big checks, though.
I
They
would
take a while
think
to go
that
through.
Yeah, no,
regular
they-
golf they give the big checks. At mini golf you should get the mini
No, they-
check,
they
about the
switch it.
size of
They-
a postage stamp or something.
They let me do it, and then they had the babies off to the side already with like I don't know, like a ceremonial amount of cord to cut. It was it was already completely detached. Like he literally could have lived on his own and walked around with like 3 feet.
His own lasso.
Yeah. Yeah, or whatever.
That's the sound a lasso makes.
And then they were like, okay, do you want to cut the cord? And then they're taking pictures and taking video and shit. And I'm just like, hey, this is symbolic in nature only.
I think we are on something with those big ceremonial scissors, though. I think
they should have gave me those. Yeah.
I think we could go into business. You could have the baby's name, their birth date on there, and every father's gonna want some hanging on the wall. I don't know how much would big scissors like that cost.
I can't imagine it would be terribly expensive, but
we
should
mark
look
it
into
up.
it.
We'd mark
You
it up.
could make them out of cardboard.
No, they would be gold. Like you'd bling it out. Only the finest scissors from Cash Money and Company, right? But like, we could definitely mark those bad boys up because it's like with weddings, right? They're always marked up like 2,000%. Babies, a lot of stuff is marked up, right? You got to mark it up.
so every baby shower, that it's always about the mom.
yeah, baby
it
shower,
could be
you
the
give
thing
it to
for
the
dad.
baby.
You get the giant scissors to bring to the delivery room. So when they whip out that surgical steel one that's nice and sterile and keeps your kid from getting an infection, you pull out the giant, big, been sitting in the back of your truck for 2 weeks scissors, and
Yeah, it's just ceremonial. It's like you
Bam.
said, they're already doing the pre-cut, so it doesn't matter at that point, right?
And they gave me some explanation, like, oh, we can't really let you cut it, because the blood gets tested. They do different things with the cord blood.
Also, they give valid
me-
medical reasons.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
like, we don't want you to contaminate it, and I'm like, contaminate my nuts?
Jeez.
maybe if you didn't show up with the switchblade, they might have
Might have helped.
just handed you a scalpel or something.
A butterfly knife, and you're just
you're
doing
right,
all
yeah.
the.
Like they're like, okay, we're gonna cut the cord, and I'm like, I got it.
That would be cool. If I had kids again, I think I'd probably try that. But those days are long gone.
I mean, you can
Missed my opportunity.
You could volunteer for that. Could be another service. You could volunteer for squeamish dads.
Squeamish dad cord cutting service.
Yes. So you have your big ceremonial scissors. You wear one of those green full body suits. So then we can
Yeah, like CGI,
CGI the actual dad.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're on
Yeah.
a green screen
There
in a
you
different
go.
room, right?
Record that, and then they can show that everybody on Facebook or whatever. Just here I am. Dad gets to choose the sharp of choice, whether
Yeah.
it's the butterfly knife or the big scissors,
Well,
or
we
maybe
got
a
multiple-
karate chop.
It could be multiple options. I like that. This seems like a valid service. I can't believe nobody's thought of this before.
I think there's just privacy concerns.
HIPAA doesn't apply.
Not in this day and age. Everybody's data is.
It's leaked anyway. Yeah, who cares? Guys, we're going to be rich. Yeah.
Sure.
Dean's got 2 houses.
Whatever. I like how whenever we say something about being rich, he's like, dude's got 2 houses.
Well, that's your blueberries.
I guess.
I got 2
Everyone
mortgages.
knows I
Does that
got
count?
2 houses, Carl. We talk about it every episode.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Any more thoughts on belly buttons?
I think we've.
No, I think we're pretty good. I mean, sometimes shit gets in them. You gotta clean it out. But other than that, there ain't too much else to talk
That's a good
about.
idea. We could
Oh,
we
yeah.
could monetize making belly button lint brushes.
and vacuums, pipe cleaners.
For
You
the
could
big
buy
belly
a pipe
buttons.
cleaner for pennies.
Yeah, you know how
and-
they have like those.
You can't buy anything
it
for
up.
pennies anymore. Just to clarify.
Oh, okay, a nickel.
Yeah, nickel. Yeah.
They should make like how they have those whitehead and blackhead extractors that are like a little vacuum running across your forehead and your nose. They just make one for your belly button. Then you can turn it on super high, and if you want an Outie, bam, you got one.
Okay.
You might be onto something with
Kinda
that.
go.
People love watching those videos of like zits being
I hate
popped or
those. Oh,
stuff
dude, I
being
love
pulled
that.
out.
I
Dude,
hate that. I hate
That's like one of my guilty pleasures. Like I'll sit there in bed at night and I'll just watch people popping pimples for hours.
Think of how many views you'd get then with guys like Dean, and you got that little vacuum that pulls out whatever's in your belly button, because who knows what's all hiding in there, and it's probably nasty as hell, just like the pop zit.
An Andy
but-
Dufresne action figure.
Yeah, it could be.
Now that would be cool.
That'd be kind of
He
cool.
comes out of there and just turns around, and goes back in. Like,
I
no,
used to-
try an alternate exit.
My nephews and I used to have a Damn it, Carl! Keep calling your shit again.
I know, I'm
In the
popular,
middle,
sorry.
No, they know it's the podcast.
They
They,
know
do it
we're
on purpose. They
recording
just
it.
want to. Oh, I was on today's episode. That was me.
That's true. That's true.
That was me.
Yep.
See if he left his ring around here. I got a great ringtone.
My nephews and I, we used to have a superstition that, like, when the Packers would be losing, they'd be like, "Hurry up, Dean! Run on the computer, start watching zip popping videos." Because as soon as I would start watching zip popping videos, they'd start winning again.
And that's how entertaining the Packers are. You have to go watch it.
No, I didn't want to, but I more so wanted them to win.
Well, I'm just saying when that trend initially started, you're like, they're boring. I'm gonna go watch zip popping, and then bam.
I think it started in a preseason game or something.
I'm glad you said preseason because I thought where you're going was with pre is prison. I started in prison.
It started when I was in prison.
Prison?
Yeah.
All right, so that was belly buttons. What other topics did Jay have? Was that it?
No.
Oh.
That's not it. There's lots more. Lots more. We got hours upon hours upon hours of topics from Jay Lemke here. Next one is alternatives to bidets.
Yes. My dad is getting up there in years, and he's at that age, unfortunately, now where it's very difficult to wipe oneself. And so I was shopping for bidets for him, which my father was adamantly opposed to. He doesn't want to use what he considers this French frou-frou thing, although it simply is something that just cleans your butt since you can't reach it without falling over and cracking your head on the tile and having to be found dead in that awkward position with your hand near your butt and your head on the ground.
Just like one of the water bottles.
Nobody
that
saw
you can-
the motion.
You can just pull the little nozzle.
Really, all you got to do is squeeze the water bottle. That'd be the cheap alternative.
Yeah,
Run the garden
I mean,
hose
they
through
make-
the window. And
You can get them like all the ones you see at the gas station for little kids with characters. You know, he wants a Ninja Turtle one today. You can get him a Ninja Turtle. You can get him Blippi.
Or you could take advantage of the fact that you're old and make somebody else do it. That's why you have health insurance. The home health nurse can come by.
One
I don't
year,
know, but
one year on our Arkansas trip, we got mystery bags, and one of the items in there was a wiping assistant.
Yeah, I was gonna
tool.
say they do
It's
make
like a
yeah,
wand.
they
Yeah.
make like they kind of are shaped like the War Club
Yeah, that's
behind
true.
you there. They're kind of like that, and then you just.
But those are logical alternatives. I was thinking a little more
Something-
creatively of the kind of stuff that you can do. And this, I think, relates more than just someone who has a difficult time reaching. I'm thinking of folks like, myself, others who, despite my bald head, I'm a fairly hairy person.
Get them.
And at risk of those who might be eating while listening to
No,
this.
we don't care.
It's
It don't matter.
People are always eating.
They're always they're
always
coming
eating.
from Quick Trip or whatever. It
Yeah.
don't matter.
Chuck Charles is always eating during every single one
then
of our
he's gonna love
episodes.
this,
Chuck
so-
Charles always eating on our episodes.
So you can tell me if you guys relate to this or not, but sometimes you finish doing your business, and I'm thinking to myself, like, this is not a job for paper. I'm jumping right into the shower, And the bidet, okay, that might help out with that, but then you got the wet butt, right? So, I don't know, did they come with dryers? The ones I looked at just had the water that you shoot up there. So I'm thinking, for regular people that can still reach, what would be nicer is to have a good, clean, smooth surface, because you can wipe a baby's butt real smooth. There's no hair in the way. Mm-hmm. So rather than the bidet you got to use every time, what you should have is something that looks like a stick of deodorant or something, but rather just a little razor on it. And every couple of months, you just go ahead and you have the right safeguards on it, correct?
Okay, you made me nervous because
then
I
you
was just like,
give it one, every couple of weeks or so, you'll know when it's time to do it again. And hey, there you go, nice. Clean and easy, no more having to jump in the shower or use up a whole roll of paper.
You do make a good point, though, because you said the whole point is that it's difficult for your dad to reach, right?
For my dad to reach,
So
yes.
once you use the bidet and your butt's wet, normally you would use a little bit way less toilet paper just to pat yourself dry,
So how do you dry?
Right, so that's not really helping him solve that unless there's a blow dryer feature, like you said.
See, if I had the blow dryer feature, I'd start sitting down to pee if that were the case. I mean, that sounds like a
Treat
cool
yourself.
breeze. Yeah, exactly. Treat yourself a little bit. Enjoy
Self-care.
the go, as they say.
What about now I'm really liking this bidet business. I'm thinking we should go into that too. It should be, you can choose the temperature of your water, right? Because
you can do that on a Toto toilet, right?
Toto toilet?
Yeah, it's like
Those
a
Japanese,
Oh,
really
the
expensive
Japanese
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't have all these features. I'm thinking, one, change your temperature, right? Because Some days it might be really hot out and you just want a nice cooling feature. Another day when it's winter and you're getting up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh, it's so cold, I don't want to get out of bed. It can warm you up, right? The dryer feature is nice, but I think you should also be able to adjust temperature, pressure, type of stream or blowing, like if it's little puffs or
Maybe grooming.
right. And then what about like a nice little powdering, a little refreshing
yeah,
you up
little
too.
squirt of talc on there. Just
Well, I don't know about talc. Talc might be bad for your boys downstairs.
whatever.
but-
Then you want to put on there.
Right, but
Something
some
that-
nice freshening up, like like when you go into a nice bathroom.
Squirt of Febreze, maybe.
Well, yeah, like when you go in the nice bathroom and they got the guy, he's like, "Would you like some cologne, sir?" And then he picks what he thinks works best for you, and then he dabs you up a little bit, and then you find out he's actually a homeless guy.
And it wasn't cologne to begin with.
Yeah, but I don't know. It seems to work. Pheromones, I guess. But
It's been a while since I've been in a bathroom where they have a bathroom attendant. But
That's what they're called.
Next opportunity I get, if they offer me cologne, I'm going to take it. The pants are going back down. I'm going to spray my butt with it. I'm going to give it back to the guy, and I'll tip him the $5 or whatever and walk away and just see what happens.
I want to find a place that has a bathroom attendant like that now.
The last place I went was Planet Hollywood. They had one.
Oh, I was thinking Hollywood Video.
No, I don't even think Planet Hollywood exists anymore.
That was
but
a restaurant where in like LA, right?
It was owned by like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't remember. But it was like a restaurant. It was like a Hard Rock Cafe, but for movies.
Sure.
More so,
Okay.
yeah, it's pretty sweet. But they had restroom attendant. And
Well, now that's like one of my goals is I want to find a place that has a bathroom attendant just to say I can mark it off of my bucket list.
If you go to my house, Maverick's probably in there. He'll be in the bathroom, and you can just walk in and pretend he's
That
one.
seems awkward.
It is really awkward. I deal with it every day. It's probably not. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. You'll end up in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you
His
have little
dad's so
kids,
tight.
though, that happens, guaranteed. You don't even
Yeah,
bother.
you got plenty of.
You know you're
bathroom
going to have
attendants.
company.
I don't think that counts. I think it's leading to a possible career opportunity, but I don't think that counts. I'm saying
don't-
at an actual.
I don't think anybody thinks of bathroom attendant as a career opportunity.
I don't know. Like,
don't-
how do you get into that as a career?
Court order? I don't know.
You have to be willed. It's like a family thing.
Grandfathered in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your father and your father's
Inherit.
father before him. Yeah, you inherit it.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
man.
you become I don't know. And I'm sure there's somebody who's one out there.
I kind of want to volunteer as one for a day.
What do
Just
they
to-
do when nobody's in there?
Just
They
like-
wipe things down. They just go and clean
Attend
things up,
things. They
polish
attend.
the toilet seats. I guess I don't know.
Oh.
Well, they seem too fake.
Do
They seem
women's bathrooms have them?
What's that?
Do women's bathrooms have them?
I don't know. Do women's bathrooms have them?
Audience member?
I've never seen one.
Never seen one. Okay, but like in movies, right? Like you'll see like a bathroom attendant, but it's always only in the men's
It's always
room.
only in the men's. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get down to the mysteries of bathroom attendants. I think I'm gonna be doing some probably too much research on it after this episode is done.
Your algorithm is now shot.
My algorithm
You're
was
gonna
shot
search
way
bathroom
before.
attendants and
If you haven't heard this part, but my algorithm is ruined from 2 years ago when I was trying to find a belly button tassel, motorized belly button tassel, and my algorithm's never been the
Yeah.
same since. So, because they don't exist.
Actually, no
apparently.
matter how many times I've seen it, I have not seen a blue. Fuck. I have not seen a,
yeah, you're not into
Bluetooth
joking. No.
a Bluetooth butt plug.
in
pop up.
person.
No, I haven't gotten it in my algorithm at all. We talked
I
about
have. This is bullcrap.
Bluetooth butt plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you talk about it, it shows up in my stuff, but it doesn't show up in yours, and you're the one searching for it.
Yeah,
This
like one
is
that
annoying.
plays music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one of the first things, like when I
Great
was.
office prank. Yes.
Dude,
Where's that music
Start
coming
playing.
from?
It's raining men in the middle of the meeting. Who's that coming from?
Search me. I don't think they would fire you just because they're like, I can't believe you did this. Such funny joke.
Well, how could they ever even prove it? Like,
Yeah, you're
my
right.
pockets are empty, but I still hear music.
It's
What-
you ever see that South Park episode where it's a strong woman and PC principal, and he's
Yeah.
like falling in love with her, and just Hootie and the Blowfish is just playing. Why is there Hootie and the Blowfish just playing? And it's just, that's the love song that's coming out of his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, so we did that one. What else we got?
We got comedy tip. We should do that.
Are we gonna try those dunkers, or we're doing that? Or
Yeah,
what?
well, I think we'll end on the dunker.
All right.
Ooh,
And then a dunk.
foreshadow.
Sounds good.
All right, what's your comedy tip for us here, Jay?
The one I would go with is one that I probably should practice it more myself, but I know it works. It's actually one that Joe List has, which is if you're finding it difficult to write comedy, just start listening to stuff you've recorded, and you're already writing because you're thinking through. You can be doing whatever, and you're just listening to your own sets. You're writing. You're refining your jokes right there. So if you're stuck, just listen.
And honestly, that's probably more helpful for your
did-
career in the long run anyway, because it's so hard to listen to yourself. I don't know about you guys, but I hate how my voice sounds, which is weird to be doing a podcast and people are like, why are you doing a podcast then? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't listen to full episodes usually.
Because of my voice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, 'cause of mine.
I knew you were going to
Did he tell you that in person, or did you hear that on like his podcast? Or?
No, I read that Gary Gulman has all the comedy tips, and one of them was one that he shared from Joe List, which was that one. I thought, that's a really good idea, and
I opened for him once, and that wasn't the tip he gave me. I was like, got any advice? And he was like, quit. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was super nice.
What was his actual tip then?
I don't know. I was like so new. I didn't
Comprehend?
Yeah,
And
like
retain?
I didn't ask for any. We were just talking about like being a one-man wolf pack.
How's that working out for you?
I guess I'm a 2-man,
3-man?
3-man. I don't know. We probably got like 8-man. What are we? We're practically a football team.
Yeah, I think special teams?
Special Olympics team. No,
Special
we're all
teams.
pretty special.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. No, that's a. I mean, I record just about every set.
I tried to as well. Yeah.
But I've got so many too that are just sitting there, because I don't always play them all back. But I try to. At least, like I was listening to my one from my show on Saturday. Yesterday, I was just sitting there, kind of listening to it, and then the more I was listening to it, I was like, I should quit.
Which is really sad because you actually crushed it. So it's like if your crushed sets sound like I should quit, I guess there's going to be a lot of comedians that are not working anymore.
That'd be a good way to gauge your mood for the day. Listen to your own stuff and see how critical you are. You know what's happening to your self-esteem. Then it's.
No, I'll listen to it and I'll like, oh, I jumped into that one a little early. Oh, why'd I say it that way? And I was just like, I get way overcritical sometimes when I'm listening to them, like way overcritical.
I never think I do.
Where'd you hear I crushed it, Carl? You weren't there.
I know. It's all over the internet.
Maybe that's a second tip. Give yourself some grace.
Yeah, that's
Don't try
that's
to be perfect.
That's actually a good one too. Is like just. And when you're watching your sets too, or listening to them, or whatever, if you don't just pick everything. Find a trend and pick that. Work on that. Take it a bite at a time, because otherwise you're gonna go nuts. That was my problem. Is the set was fine. Like there was nothing wrong with it. I just was like, why did I say it like that? Why do I sound like I'm standing in one spot? Like I can tell by how I sound when I'm moving around versus when I'm not. And
I should try moving around every now and then.
I was watching.
I usually plant myself.
I was.
Might see that belly button when you start moving around on stage.
I was not super animated either. Like I'm not normally.
Well, you're a real person.
But I wasn't like. I noticed I was. I think it was because they had a rug.
Oh.
And in the rug, the spotlight was like right on the rug.
Was it a nice rug?
Yeah, it really tied the room together.
Was it plush?
No, it was like Afghan.
So very flat. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there a pattern on it?
Yep.
What was it?
I'm trying to think what it's called. What's a design that people sometimes have on their shirts?
Paisley?
No.
Chevron.
No.
Diamonds.
No.
Shapes.
Well, yeah, it had shapes.
I once saw a rug that had Looney Tunes on it.
No, this was just a regular, pretty standard rug. It was a nice rug.
Zigzag.
But guess what I did?
Really tied the room together.
Yeah, I said that. And I was like, really tied the room together. Nobody even heard me. And everybody who was listening heard me say it, though. You know what I did, though?
What did you do?
I'll just say it. It doesn't matter. This is not bad or nothing, but like Brandon was on the show, and he was late. And the show actually started. So the host was dragging it out, waiting for him, like, where the hell is he? We knew he was coming. He said he was coming. He was running late. And then I had gone up 3 after Brandon. No, 2 after, because there was 3 comics before me. I was debating, like, should I be goofy about him being late, whatever. And I was running through my head as I was walking up there, like if I wanted to open, just giving him a hard time about being late. And then I kind of looked out into the crowd and I was like, oh, I think he left. And then I just started doing my stuff, and I was like 4 minutes into like my set. And then all of a sudden I kind of looked over to the right, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't move the mic stand.
What?
and I saw it sitting there, and I was over to the side of it. I wasn't like right behind it, but it was still, I was like part of the room. It could have been in the way. And I was like, holy shit. I didn't move it because I was too distracted, like, where's Brandon, whatever. And I think the host handed me the mic. I don't think it was even in the stand, so it didn't register. And I'm sitting there doing my stuff, and I saw it sitting there, and I saw it sitting there, and I saw it sitting there. And I'm like, if I move it, everybody will know I didn't move it. But if I don't move it, they'll know I moved it.
I'll know.
So I just very, like, casually just kind of, like,
leaned on
walked
it?
up to it. Yeah, I started, like, using it, and then I kind of just, like, gave it the old wrap around. And I just brought it around my back.
Don't think the wraparound thing can save you from this. You're in trouble, boy.
I just set it behind me, and then I just kind of casually... And then when I got off, it was a show, so I got off, and I walked up to Laughable Productions, Ben Giles. Ha ha ha! And I said, hey, Laughable Productions, Ben Giles. Ha ha ha! Did you see what I forgot to do? And he was like, no. And I was like, it was like 4 minutes in my set before I realized it was there. And he was like, no, what'd you do? And I was like, dude, I forgot to move the mic stand. And he was like, oh, I didn't notice. So I was like, oh, okay.
And now you just told every one of our listeners.
I confessed.
Okay.
Confessed.
Must have been weighing heavy on your heart.
It actually kind of was, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, when I was driving home, I was really pissed. I'm not kidding. Like, on the way home,
you messaged me, and I was mad for you.
That's half on your host, though, too, though. You don't hand somebody the mic and leave the mic stand in the middle of the stage.
Maybe he didn't, but the only reason I'm trying to think if on the video, I think the video starts with me up there. But I remembered when I went to put the mic back in the stand at the end, I was just like, well, this is a weird one, because normally you just can kind of slide it in there.
Yeah.
This one you had to go snap it in from the top. And I was like, I didn't remember having trouble pulling it out or doing anything with it, so I think he handed it to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I agree with you, Jay. You shouldn't hand it to somebody.
Maybe he didn't.
But,
and if he didn't hand it to me, Laughable Productions, Ben Giles, ha ha ha. I apologize, but maybe I was that deep in thought about if I was gonna give Brandon a hard time or not, and then looked around and saw he wasn't there.
I was going to say, though, with the handing the mic thing, there's really only one reason you would, is if the stand is
broken,
messed up. But you should just have a better stand then, I think, going forward. If you notice that, then you should just make sure you bring a good one with you that doesn't have that issue.
Yeah, because it's such a muscle memory thing. Because like, even if I think about it, I can feel it in my arms to go, like, pull it out, take it back,
yeah.
and I try to make
Take
sure.
it back now, y'all.
And I try to make sure not to turn my back to the audience. So I usually kind of take a couple steps back and set it, and then walk back forward.
I like turning my back to the audience so then they can look at my nice butt.
Yeah.
That's for you
That's
guys.
what we call crowd
I-
work.
I know.
I don't, just because if like my hair's too short and I turn my back, I can see my bald spot. So I'm like, nah. That's why people think I'm being polite, not turning my back on them, or like maybe they think I don't trust them or whatever. It's like, nope, just don't want you to see my bald spot.
And that's a deep cut. And nice to know that.
Yep. Yeah, that's deep. Deep. Okay, do we have
Do you
any-
have that problem, Jay?
What about worrying about people seeing my bald spot?
Yeah, I don't have that
No,
problem either.
it's impossible to
People
miss.
who don't
I don't
know,
have that problem
like,
either.
have never seen like what he looks like are laughing so hard right now, Carl. You're giving me a hard time for doing hand gestures and
Yeah.
saying nobody can see it, so
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Well, he's going to be tagged in the episode. People are going to find him.
No, I know.
They're going to see you in Indonesia.
all the paid likes of Indonesia.
Yeah, they like us in Indonesia. They've redone our theme song in Indonesia, whatever
Oh, really?
language that is. I don't know.
Yeah, Indonesian.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That was a little ignorant of me, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit. But so we want to hit these dunkers and
Yeah.
get out of here, or
Yeah,
what do we want
wrap
to
it
do?
up.
Or?
Yeah. All right. So tonight we have us the very special limited edition Midwestern Quick Trip exclusive Mountain Dew Dunkers. Ooh.
And just to prevent any
Death?
hurt feelings, we know Stan got us some.
Yeah. But we needed
We need them.
We needed it now.
We need them. We found them. We got
That's
them.
okay.
Yeah. So sorry, Stan.
Yeah. We'll still eat them.
We'll give you a tiger's blood when we see you.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Let's. Yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
Let's.
Okay,
all right,
now,
let's-
now Carl's the impatient. Now Carl's the impatient one. All right, let's grab him.
And waiting the whole
You're right
episode
there,
for the
Dean.
dunk.
Jump by Jay.
Okay.
Carl, have the honor.
All right. I'll crack these bad boys open for everybody. All right. I don't even care ripping the box. Ooh yeah.
So, do they contain caffeine? Like, if I gave one to the little guys, are they gonna go nuts?
that's a good
grab
question.
one and then I'll read the ingredients.
Sorry, I had to reach.
These things look like Ghostbuster
Okay,
donuts.
first off, and they've never released these before.
No.
Because I feel like I've seen them or had them, and I just smelled mine.
First ingredient is donut.
It smells
says donut. It's the first.
That,
donut.
the other ingredient
No.
I know that's how they break it down.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Let's see. Does it contain caffeine? No. 2 grams of protein, though.
Does it specifically say no caffeine, or they just don't list?
It's not listed in the
Like Mountain
nutrition
Dew.
facts.
Mountain Dew's not really.
You want me to read the description on the back of the box?
Sure.
From the mountains of Tennessee to the bluffs of Wisconsin, or wherever you are, meet us on the mountain where you dunked the dew. Mountain Dew's bold flavor meets the classic goodness of the Quickery Bake Shop's Dunker
You know-
for a refreshing citrusy treat that fuels you to live life to the fullest. Explore the dunkable goodness of the Mountain Dew Dunker and Coffee, your favorite Mountain Dew, or wherever the flavor adventure takes you. A bold collision of flavor. The Quickery Bake Shop meets Mountain Dew.
So, before we dive in, we were talking about Ghostbusters before.
Oh my gosh, Dean, I have to bite this donut.
Okay, well, it looks like Slimer's butthole. Okay.
Now I don't want to. All right.
Dean just wants the whole box. So
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, cheers. Knock, knock. It's just lime.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
I don't know. Every time Quick Trip releases a new flavor of donut, I think it's the best flavor they've had
Yeah.
until the next new one comes
Yeah,
out.
I mean, it's still good, but it's lime. They could have just said lime.
Key lime.
Yeah. And they've already had those, didn't they?
Maybe they just added a little more dye to it.
Yeah, and I think they just made it look a little more neon.
Uh-oh. There isn't blueberry as part of this dye. It's green, like the yellow and blue make. green.
No, that would be bad.
No, we're good.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Now we'll find out.
It's like a subtle lime.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Nice. Good on you, Quick Trip. Good on you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat them. Now, the question is,
What's next?
Do you dunk them in coffee or do you dunk them in Mountain Dew?
That's
or
what they
the hell?
said. Yeah, or whatever, wherever it takes you.
You
I
dump
would've
them in
dunked-
your Captain Crunch water blend.
Yeah,
and
to add flavor. What's next though? Like I want a Baja Blast or a
I don't know if they can. Well, they could. Well, maybe they could do that. I don't know.
or Voltage. Voltage was a good one.
There would be Pepsi
No, not Pepsi.
on the
Cherry Pepsi maybe.
on the Quick Trip enthusiast page.
There were so many AI.
There was.
versions.
I know they were all AI, but like they were still funny.
Malort.
Malort and Bush Light.
Yeah, I think there was a hot dog one I saw at one point.
Bologna Big Mac would be a good.
Oh
flavor for
yeah,
donut,
you're right.
you know.
Good idea. I saw Crab Ragoon one. That would be interesting. suppose.
I do like them, but it really is just lime. It doesn't. It's not really Mountain Dewy to me.
Sticking with the fruit theme, I think banana or even root beer would be a great.
They did
one for them
banana.
to try.
They
Did
did
they do banana?
Mm-hmm.
I missed the banana.
It was It was kind of like a combination of banana bread. Like it had like banana, but then it had like a hint of like banana Laffy Taffy flavor.
Oh,
All right.
I give it 5 stars.
Out of how many?
5.25.
Okay, so we're going 10, or are you going 6 stars, or what are you doing?
No, he said 5 stars out of 5.25 stars.
Oh, I got it. I thought he just upped his rating. Like, he took another bite, I'll give it another quarter star.
I'm just going to leave a little bit of room for improvement in case the next one's even better.
I will give it 11 out of 13.
My problem is like, so if I rated it out of 10, I don't know what a 10 dunker would be.
See, that's why I leave the quarter on there. Just
So
there's
like I don't
some-
like I've never had a dunker that would like I could say is a 10.
Sure. Well, that's why I went 13 because it's a baker's dozen, right?
Oh, good call.
But to answer your question, what a perfect dunker is, it's a glazer. Hey, glazers are always superior.
I don't know about that. No,
No.
not for me. I'm not really. But then again,
No.
I'm not really like that kind of guy that likes Krispy Kreme donuts either. So
Oh,
I'm
I
kind of
love Krispy
not-
Kreme, hot and ready. I'm hot and ready. Always hot and ready for a Krispy Kreme donut.
You know what's weird is I never had sensitive teeth before to like sweet things.
Okay, this is a
Or
weird time
cold.
to find that out.
Well, no, I started using hydroxyapatite toothpaste because that's what your teeth are made out of,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to
Not
just,
H2O positive. I don't know.
deuterated water.
and for some reason, since I've been using it, my teeth feel more sensitive. And
Because you're
I'm-
restructuring.
maybe, but I've been getting paranoid because like whenever you're gonna like dissolve something, like dissolves like. So I'm like, if I'm putting hydroxyapatite on my teeth, am I dissolving them? But anyway,
Would this be the donut of the gamer?
maybe. You didn't give one to our audience member.
I asked if she wanted one.
Okay.
It's on the record.
Okay.
She declined politely.
I have allergies.
To blueberries?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew?
Gluten.
Fair enough. This definitely has gluten.
Oh.
I can guarantee that one.
It definitely has gluten.
All the gluten.
It's got to be a curse of an allergy.
Yeah, the
You can't
first-
have donuts.
The first flavor, lime. Second flavor, gluten. 100%.
Wait, so you said you didn't like Krispy Kreme donuts? Or that style? So you don't like
Oh,
a
I-
yeast donut, really?
I will eat the donut. It's just not in my.
Not your preference. But
not
what
my
is
preference,
what is
not
your
that.
preference? If you, now I'm not saying like you're gonna go out and be like, man, I gotta buy all the Mountain Dew donuts because they were the best donut I ever had. But like, what is your? If you could have any type of donut, what would it be?
The ideal donut for me would be a fried donut that is a Long John. It's glazed and frosted with sprinkles.
Wow.
Now, that to me would be the perfect
Wait,
donut.
what kind of frosting? Chocolate, maple,
White icing.
White icing. What color sprinkles?
It would have to have
There you go.
orange amongst them, but really give me like a tropical mix of colors for the sprinkles.
Like Jimmy style sprinkles, or
Yes,
or,
the Jimmy styles,
Okay.
not the little non-Pereals. That'd be terrible.
yeah,
No, I
the
want
texture-wise,
the
that would be
Jimmies.
bad.
Give
And
me the
or
Jimmies.
the shape ones would be bad too. They're too hard.
Yeah, not the shape pastel-y
I'm
things,
gonna-
just straight up Jimmys, the little bitty
Okay.
mouse dropping style ones.
Have you seen those stupid cakes that are going viral? Like they're called, I don't know, but they're called Donna cakes or Ashley cakes or
No.
circle cakes or whatever they're called. They're these cakes that they're in a cup And then they have like a shit ton of sprinkles on them, and people are lining up for them and going nuts up for them. And all it is like a funfetti cake with like frosting and sprinkles on it.
And they're marked up 1,000,000%.
Are these
I don't know.
the ones that are frosted on all 6 sides and they have the sprinkles on all 6 sides? Is it that?
I don't know. They're in a
Okay.
cup.
Oh, that probably ain't them though.
I can look it up real quick, but when you said sprinkles and then you said something about like not the Jimmy's, what was the other one?
Non-Perels.
Yeah, that's the one. That reminded me of it because that's what they have on them, and it's just like they're covered in them, and people are going nuts for them.
Does anybody really like those kind of sprinkles?
I don't think so. I mean, they're just something to get stuck in your teeth, and they don't
hurt.
taste like anything.
Yeah.
You can't bite into them. Why do those exist?
To swallow. That's it.
Okay.
It's probably what backed up my freaking sewers. A bunch of non.
Do you go to a specific bakery for your donuts, Jay, for that special glazed Long John with the white frosting and the Jimmy style sprinkles that has to have orange and then a tropical hue?
The only place I've ever seen a donut like that was it was in Arkansas. Where you were, and it was at a gas station of all places. It was the best donut I ever had. I've never seen another one like that.
We should have recorded this episode before I went to Arkansas because I would have looked for it. Because now I have to go back.
Now you got to go back.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Dean? Do you have a specific donut in mind? Everyone.
I mean, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say everyone thinks mine's Krispy Kreme, but it's not. Just a spoiler alert.
I mean, my go-to usually is like a nice, Boston cream or Bavarian cream, whatever you want to call it. Like at Dunkin', they call it Bavarian cream, the powdered one with the cream in the But the donut of nostalgia that I'm unable to ever find anymore is growing up in Two Rivers. It was Red Owl, and then it became Pick and Save. We talked about this, and I don't remember if it was Red Owl or Pick and Save. I think it was Pick and Save because I think my mom worked there for a little while. But their just chocolate Persians were awesome. Like, like the cinnamon roll kind of one with the chocolate. They're like awesome, like unbeatable. And I go to festival and I get one, and it's ass.
Jeez.
Absolute ass. And then I go to other places, and it's ass. And if you go to Mix It Up Bakery, they don't put chocolate on them.
So it's ass.
They just always put like caramel or white frosting
Or ass.
or a bunch of non-American bullshit.
Ass.
Yeah, so it's ass. No, they're not really. Mix It Up Bakery's all right. You know what, Nate?
Yeah, Nate.
Nate,
Put in your mouth donuts, guy.
can you make me a chocolate Persian? Then don't get fucking weird with it and put like shrimp cocktail in the middle or
Put
whatever.
ass on it.
Yeah, nothing to do with ass. I just want
Make
a
that straw
nice.
look like an ass.
I just want a good chocolate covered Persian.
We can ask him. Yeah.
He should be listening. He didn't respond. Nate.
Well, he's really big now. He's taking off. Good
Yeah,
for
I know,
Nate.
I
Yeah,
know.
we're glad we had him on the podcast, and
Yeah, he was a
glad
guest.
we had him for donuts for our green room when we
His
had
donuts
shows
are
at
awesome.
the
Yeah,
Hive.
you've had them.
I've had
Yeah,
the
yeah.
donuts. They're
Yeah, Jace had them.
Yeah.
very
Just
fancy.
put it in your mouth.
Very tasty.
Put it in your mouth donut. Nate.
Kraft donuts.
Kraft
Just put in
donuts.
your mouth Kraft donuts.
Kraft
yeah.
donuts. Nate, you don't make ass donuts at all.
But make one for Dean.
No.
Oh.
I want a non-ass chocolate Persian. I know you like to torture me. And because...
Technically, you made Dean the first. No, it was Monster, not Mountain Dew.
Yeah, because he was making us our own donuts for a show at the Hive, like our own themed one. And I just asked, he's got some skewed thing that he said, like, I wanted Monster flavored sprinkles with, and I was like, no, I was just giving him ideas, like, do you remember Ecto Cooler? Can you make it taste like Ecto Cooler? Oh, you can't do that? Okay, how about Monster? Just spitballing. And he hates me for it. Not really hates me, but so now he tries to make donuts to hurt me.
Hurts, don't it?
Oh,
That's actually a place that makes donuts.
you
Hurts.
use too many. You use too many dad jokes.
I don't know if that qualifies as a dad joke.
I think it does.
Can we?
Our audience
Judges?
member says yes.
All right.
Oh crap! I used one.
We're gonna have to fine you, but we'll figure out that amount off air, so I don't have to report it. Okay. And then my donut. I'll just ask it myself. It is not the Krispy Kreme, even though I do love
this
a
is
hot
a
and ready
thing.
Krispy Kreme. It is a glazed croissant. Not technically a donut,
good.
but it's the best.
Okay, Carl. That's
not
very,
a
that's
donut,
very
though.
nice, Carl. No, I never had a glazed croissant. I don't know if Lynn.
I'm going to bring you one.
You know,
That sounds like another one of those
well,
non-American
just two-
donuts.
No, it's two things. Like real quick is like he's like, okay, since nobody asked me,
I have
he
to do it
does that
myself.
every episode
Because he
I
doesn't
don't-
want to ask me. He
I
doesn't
don't-
want to ask me. And I,
I
should
just figure it's his topic. I figure it's his topic. He's just gonna carry on with it because I always carry on my own topics. But anyhow, Tom Segura, doesn't he have like his place called Chichi Bomba or whatever? It means little fat ass.
Jeez.
That's what it means.
Okay.
And they specialize, I think, in croissants. I bet you.
Not glazed, probably.
I bet you.
All right. Well, we'll find out.
He listens. So Tom,
Bring back Fat Tom.
Carl wants a La Chicha Bomba or whatever the place is called. A little fat ass glazed croissant.
Okay.
Can you get that?
Gordo Crudo.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All right.
Yeah. That's what it means. It means little fat ass.
Well, that's it for us this week, I think, though.
Chicha Bomba. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it. We're probably good for now.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks again for being on the show, Jay.
Where can we find Jay?
Yeah, where can we find you, Jay?
Well, July 2nd, I'll be part of the Big Cheese Laugh-Off at Skyline. And you'll be there, too, I know.
All
Dean,
of us
you'll
are
be
cheesy.
Yeah, I'm the third. I'm on the third next day. What about socials? I know some people don't have to
tag
go
you.
back to the big Bologna Mac episode.
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok or on Instagram. Just look for Jay Lemke Comedy.
Still pounding the
You'll find
candy.
me. I honestly
baseball.
have been not so active making content lately. A
'Cause
lot
I
of
haven't
stuff going
seen you.
on, but
in my algorithm.
I'll have to get back on that, just wait till
Yeah.
things settle down in life.
Yeah,
And
well,
this
we'll
Christmas, we got to do the divorced dads video we talked about too that we forgot to do.
Yeah, well, that was a short timeline, but next Christmas, look for the Divorced Dad's gift wrapping station store near you.
I have so many videos I owe people, and I'm like, I promise we'll do it. And
Just too popular, Dean.
it's all of a sudden going to turn into like my own TV show where it's just going to be me doing episodes of videos I owe people.
Sounds like a great problem to have, I guess.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for being on the show, and we're
Hey,
Move
thanks
the
for having
Mic
me.
Stand. I'm Cash Money Carl,
I am Dean Berg.
and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Journey, so come along in the season 4. Together we're strong.
This has been a Tape Deck Media production. Thank you for listening.